Open FlipaClip, and here you will see some projects that are set here by default for you. You will need to create a new project. Click on plus and name your project over here where you see the project name. We will say the project name is face because we learned to work with the face. Now click on this sign here to change a background and find a paper background just like that. And when you have found the background you want, go to the arrow back and the background is set. You can see the color of the background over here, and then go to format and change the canvas size from YouTube to TikTok 1080p. This is the size we're working with for the phone, for TikTok, for Instagram, for Facebook. It works all for Reels, etc. Go back after changing the size and you are ready to create the project. Just click create the project. Now that's the canvas that you will be working with. This is the canvas over here, you can see, and I've just drawn for you some borders for you to see. If you want to undo something in this tool, you just click with this button. Now I'm going to go through few tools for you to understand what we're working with. So here is the panel on the top, and this panel includes pen tool, eraser, selection or lasso tool, fill tool or bucket tool, and text. We're going to use bucket tool, selection tool, maybe eraser, and pen tool. Each of those buttons have their own menu inside. Let's say I click on the eraser tool and twice, and you can see that now this is the menu of this eraser tool. Here you can change the how large is this the size of this eraser so that you can erase something faster. Let's say you will draw something like that and you will have to remove a small portion of this drawing, then you need the small size of the eraser. If you want to have a bigger size of eraser, you will do it like this. You just increase the eraser and remove it like that. Since we're working with the pen tool, I will show you also the menu for pen tool, but we're not going to use all pens for this lesson. But you need to know what we have here. I clicked on the pen tool and now we have the color to choose, the size of the pen, and the pen type. So you have pen type, pen, pencil, brush, highlighter. We're not going to use them now, but you can see how they look like, and we will use them in the future. You just need to know where do you find them. Another thing that you can change here is the color. So let's say I would select the red color, and now I can draw with this pen using red color, and now when I change the size I can make a stroke smaller. So these are two strokes which I changed, settings I changed through these two buttons. I'll go back to black color over here, so and let me go through this tool color picker, color selection, so that you understand how do you select the colors. Let's start with this wheel. This color wheel has all colors that are necessary, and this square in center is showing how bright is the color, how light is the color, how dark is the color, and how intense is the color. So you choose the color over here. Let's say you choose the blue color, and then if you want very bright color you have to move the cursor to the right and select the brightest color of blue, and then if you want lighter color you go to the left, even to the left corner you will get to white color. Here you will find gray colors and black, and anything in between like blue, gray will be here. So this is how you change the colors, and we're going to use just a little bit this tool. Now I said I will choose the black color for the pen. So one note to remember is that the white color is always on the left corner here, whichever color you have here, the white will be here and the black will be here. So I'm choosing the black, going back, and this is the pen I will be drawing with. Now I need to erase whatever I have here, and there are a few ways. One you know already, it is the eraser tool, but there are more tools like the undo button. If you changed your mind, you can redo, but the undo is useful. And also another one is lasso. So eraser is very simple. You remove like this, and you can change the size of the eraser if you want to change like small portion of this object. Otherwise, you use lasso tool to select everything and delete it. But let me undo to show you what else the lasso tool can do. With lasso tool, when you select something, so you just do like this, move the finger around. When you do this, then when you release the finger, you will see this square. The square over here, it shows that this object is selected. You can move this object, make it smaller, make it bigger, and you can also copy paste. So let's say I had made it smaller, and here on the top are copy paste buttons here. So I need to copy, and if I paste and then drag, I will see that there are two objects like that, and we will use the copy paste, so it's good to learn. So one more time, let me select. I'm selecting two objects right now. I'm moving them to the side. I'm copying them and I'm pasting them, and now I have two objects like this. And anytime I paste, so let me paste again, paste, I have three objects like this because there is a memory. But copy paste is working not only for the objects inside the canvas over here, it also works for the frames. We will work with frames below here at the bottom of the our screen, and frames, imagine they're like slides of the presentation. Everyone knows how to do a presentation, most probably, so this is how you do if you want to add another frame. We will work with about 12 frames today, so you will need to learn to copy paste some of them, and this is how we do it. Just click on the frame one time and you will see then the selection tool. You can copy, and when you copy, then there is an option to paste. So the copied object, to paste the copied frame, you have to click on this button, the last button. You can paste what is copied previously to the left, you can copy to the right, and also you can copy blank frame so that you draw fresh. I will explain to you what exactly we will do step by step, but you need to know how those tools are working. So let me just do the last thing. Let me go and remove all unnecessary frames. This is how I'm going to do it. I'm just clicking on one frame that I want to remove, and I click on delete. It asks me if I want to remove, and I do it a few times till I'm done. You can't undo it, so it's good to know what you are deleting. So that's it. Let's start with the drawing. We're going to draw the video that I've shown you previously. This is how you do it. Let's start with drawing the cycle. To draw the cycle, the face of the person that we will be working with, let's do it like that. Go to pen and ensure that the size of the pen over here is not like too small. It has to be around 10 pixels. Sometimes it's difficult to find 10 exactly. It can be 11, 9, doesn't matter, but something like this. It shouldn't be like that or even like that. It's too thick. So let me undo, and we will stick with 10 pixels size, and it will remain black. Just ensure that your color is black. Now we need to draw a circle. If the circle doesn't work for you perfectly, easy thing is to use over here the ruler. So you click on the ruler and select the circle ruler, and then when you do a circle, it's easy made good, very nice circle. So make one circle like this. So let me undo, move the face, let's say over here somewhere, make one circle, and then move up and make another circle. I want two circles to have, and I will explain to you later why do we need two of them. So what we are drawing now, you can, when you are done, you can remove the this ruler. Now we want to fill this with the different colors, and let me explain to you what did we draw. This is going to be the face, and this is going to be the back hair of the doll that we are drawing. So this will be a color of the skin. You choose the color of the skin you want, and this is going to be the color of the hair. The hairstyle that we will do, I'll give you some few options for the hairstyle. After we will fill in with color and draw this, we will be able then to match these two forms together. This is how you do it. So let me undo. And I'm going to the I'm going to the bucket tool, and I will select the color for the face. It's going to be, I'm going to orange here. And when you go to orange, you can then go to brown, to pink, to whatever color you want, like yellow, whatever color you want. I will choose this color, the lower tint. And once it's picked, now I can just click over here to fill it. This is the color of the face, and I need to remember this color. So that I remember this color, I will go and click on plus over here, and I will create a new preset, and this color will be saved in this preset so that I can reuse it. Next thing that I will do is the hair, and the hair will be just darker brown. I will just move this color over here, and it's going to be darker brown. And that's not all for the hair, so let me undo, go back for the pen tool, and I will draw here just thing like that, or maybe just like this. If you have if you don't have like enough space, maybe you can enlarge over here like this and then draw, but to use two fingers to enlarge and make smaller. So now I will fill with the color this thing. So this is going to be brown, and this is going to be brown. This is the back hair. Back or front hair, doesn't matter. And we are done with making the back hair. Now I want to go to selection tool and select the face, and I will, after selection of the face, I will just move the face over here and release. After this, I'll go back to drawing tool, and I will draw the front hair. Is going to be something like this. Just ensure that when you are drawing, your form doesn't have gaps over here. So if you have a gap like this, the fill tool, I've selected the fill tool, is not going to work well. It's going to fill everything. So you need to ensure that you don't have gaps, and it has to be something like this. Let me undo, and now I will do the filling of the front hair. Now I need to go to selection tool, select it, and I will go back and pull this hair here in front. So I have the hair, this is the hair of the boy or a girl, it doesn't matter a lot. This is how I have it. So now this is ready face. I just I don't have only ears, so I will put ears in a minute. to add the ears, what I can do is just go to the pen tool and draw one circle like this. It doesn't matter how good is the circle, just do a circle and then go back to the color selection and select this color that we had previously. It's here for the skin tone, and fill with this skin tone the your doll. Now when I have this circle, I will do the following. I'll just select the half of the circle and I will pull it to the side. So I will have this one here, and I will select, and I will have this one here, and I will select now the face and move the face down. And now I have a human with the ears. So where do you have to drop the face? You have to drop the face over here, and then you leave it. If you think it looks good, so it has the ears, they have to be just below, little bit just below the human hair, just a little bit below, and or little bit, you can make little bit like this, yeah, and that's it. This is ready. Now we just need to select the whole face and take it to the center, have it in the center, and we are good to work with the face features for this. We are not going to draw face features on the face. We are going to draw those face features on different layers. So we have layers over here. This is the button I didn't show you before. Click on the layers over here and you can add another layer. But before we add another layer, we will say this is a base of the face. So we will say face base. Yeah, so we have a base. Now I will add another layer in it, and I will call this layer eyes. Now on this layer, when it's red and active, then I can draw there. Ensure you are drawing eyes on the layer that is called eyes, and I'm going just to make this closer, and here in the middle over here I will draw eyes. Sometimes I just don't draw on the top of the toy. I do it like this. I draw elsewhere, so I have selected the pen tool and I draw the eyes just like this, and then I will go to a filler tool and I will fill this eye outline with white. So I have the eye, but we're not going to have pupils over here. Pupils will be used on other layer. So now what I need to do is I need to copy paste this layer. So this, oops, sorry, we have a lasso selection tool, and I select it and I copy and I paste, and now I move this to the side. And I don't want to be these eyes to be the same forms. So what I want to do is I want to pull from the left and turn like this the eyes. So I have two eyes like that, and I can go ahead, select them and move on the face. Don't worry if it goes on the top of the hair, it's okay. It happens in the animation many times. So the eyes here are ready. Now I will we will work on the nose. Nose is very simple. Basically, nose can be added to, I think nose can be added to the face because we don't have another layers. I don't know how we do it. let's do like this. Let's have nose later. Let's add the mouth. So I'm adding the mouth layer, and now when this is saved, I have a mouth layer, it's active. I will draw on the mouth layer the nose, but the nose is very simple. Just make a round like this. That's it. Nothing else. Very simple, just like that. You can do also like this, or you can just do a small round like this. So let me do maybe a nose like that. The nose is ready. Now I want to draw lips, but I won't draw lips on the same on the face again, because I will draw 3 different variations of lips so that I can change them later. So I will draw a lip like this, and then I will select this lip and I will copy and paste it 3 times. Copy, paste, and move. And then copy, paste, and move. So I have the same lip 3 times. And what I will do, this one will remain as it is. This one we will change, and also this one we will change. So I'm going to back to the pen tool. I'm just making this closer, and we will change as follows. We will add a line over here. Just ensure you don't have gaps like this. Close all gaps. Ensure you close the gaps. So I have added this line, and now I will draw 4 or 5 teeth just like this, and ensure they don't have gaps as well. Gaps. Now I will do exactly the same with this mouth, but I will make it just a little bit bigger like that. And I will also draw 4 teeth. I just need to ensure that there is no gaps like this. There are no gaps. And now I need to fill it with the color. So I will go to a filler, and I will fill the teeth with the white and make closer for this. So I'm filling each tooth separately. Okay, so I have white, and now I need to change the color to a red rose, something like this, and I will fill in the mouth. And for the bigger mouth, I will make a little bit more red. Oh, sorry, for the bigger mouth, I will go to, for the bigger mouth, I will go to the pen tool, and I will change the color over here to red. Make the size bigger, just to make the tongue, and the tongue is too big. I will make the size 20 and make a tongue just like that. So we have 3 different mouths. Something is missing here, and it is the pupils, and so we will add another layer for pupils. Or we can just go to eyes and make on the layer eyes, we will do pupils. We will do black, change the color to black, and change the size to 40. And this will be your pupils, which you will be copy pasting. Yeah, so the pupils will look like this, but we don't do them on the eyes because we want to move them in the future. So do pupils just under your eyes, just like that. And so now we have, this is on the eyes layer. Ensure that this is on the eyes layer. So we did it on the eyes. We have drawn pupils and eyeballs. On the eyes, we have drawn the mouth, 3 variations, and we have drawn the face base. Now we will need to draw the body. But before we draw the body, let's make the basic position for our pupils and for our mouth. This is how you do it. So we go to selection tool, we copy this object using this button over here. We selected this object, we copy, and we will paste. the no, sorry, not like that. I think we will, you know, what we will do, we'll copy, we will delete pupils, sorry. We will add pupils to another layer. Just create another layer saying pupils. Yeah, and let's work on another layer because otherwise you will be confused. Don't forget to save, to click on yes, and let's draw pupils now on another layer, like this. 1, 2, like that. So we have 4 layers, and pupils are separate layers. Sorry, not on the same layer because it's going to be confusing. All right. The body is remaining, but unfortunately in the free version there is no more levels. You cannot add the layer number 4. I think so, if I'm not mistaken. So we will work with the body much later, and maybe not in this section of the training. We are done with preparing the basics. Now we will work with the actual animation. So we have ended up having this visual on 4 different layers, maybe in your case 3 layers, but the thing with the layers is that with free version you can add up to 3 layers, so you have 4 altogether. And also you can append layers after watching the ad, so the layers shouldn't be a problem. Therefore, we will add one more layer and create a body before we proceed with animating what we already have. So we will call this body, save, and we will use the pen with the setting of 10 pixels, as we did it yesterday, and we will draw simple shapes, 2 lines, maybe not line, just we will draw like this, not the line, okay, but one arc like this. And after we have this, we will draw shape that goes down, just like that, another arc, and then one more arc for the hands. And then let's do the teeth. This is like, let me close the mouth just for you to see. That's how the body looks, but we will add the t-shirt, so I will make it closer and draw a t-shirt. Just ensure you don't have such large gaps. It's ready, and now we have to color. So we go to a bucket tool, we choose the color we have for the body and color the body, and then choose another color for the t-shirt, and I will use the blue one. And now we have the body, but it looks a little bit awkward because the body layer is on the top. We have to pull from the left side menu this body, we need to pull under the face layer, just like that. And now you can see that it looks much better, and we can unhide our mouth, and we're ready to work on the next step, which is multiplying these layers. And before we multiply the layers, we go to the mouth layer, and with the selection tool, with the lasso tool, we will have selected this mouth, and we will put it here, just like that. As I've noticed that for some reason I didn't have the nose, so I will add the nose. You don't need to do it. I think you have it from the previous step. That's the nose I will have. And now these two different mouths we will have in a few slides. We will have total of 60 slides. And now we're just going to copy paste the slides. And when we're ready, I will tell you the numbers of slides that we will animate. We will change just some of them. So this is how it's going to happen. For first layer, for first frame is going to be a reference frame. I will push on this frame, select copy, and then click on this button to create a copy. Now I don't need to have this mouth for some layers. Okay, so I will remove this mouth with the selection tool. Also, at the beginning of the video we will have the eyes closed, so we also don't need the eyes and the pupils, and I will remove them just for the slide number 2. So no pupils, delete pupils, no even eyes. We don't need actually like eyes. Instead we will draw two lines like this, for instead of lids, closed, it's closed eyes, lids. Yeah, so if you move this cartoon like that, you can see that the eyes are closing if you move this line below. So we want to copy paste and have altogether 12 slides that will have closed eyes. Copy, paste, copy, paste, just paste, paste, paste. There are other options to paste, but for the beginning, let me just show this simple option. So now I have 13 slides altogether. One first is the reference slide. We will delete it at the end when we are ready. And first it's going to be closed eyes for 12 frames. Yeah, so we end with the frame 13. Now, with the next frame, we will have the eyes open. So let's take reference frame, copy, go to the end, select last frame, and click on paste. So the frame 14 is going to be the eyes opened. And in this frame, we will not need to have the mouth. So we go to the layer for mouth and delete this reference mouth over here, delete, and we will change the location of the pupil. But first we copy paste this frame until we have 22 frames. So I copy and paste, 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 (22 frames. One is a reference frame, so we end with 23. Now, when the cartoon will have closed eyes, then it will open the eyes. And after this, it will look to the right and then to the left. So, starting from the frame 23, which is our reference, we go to pupils, select pupils, and move those pupils to the right, so he will look to the right. Just ensure that your pupils are not going outside of the eyes. Now copy, this is ready. Now copy and paste till you have 30 frames. So on frame 31 we will stop. So now when you have a 31st frame, on the 31st frame we will have the same pupils but looking at the to the left side. Now let's move it there, and also we'll copy, paste, copy and paste till we have 37 frames. On this frame 38 we're going to make a change. These pupils now will be looking forward again, but we will change the smile. So we go to the layer with the smile, which is mouth, select this, delete, and let's go to our reference layer and copy the first smile here. To copy, you go on to the top tools and copy there, and then I go again to the last frame and paste this mouth, and I will drag it over here. Okay, so now we have this person smiling, and I will copy, paste, and in this case I will not need this mouth. I will go to the beginning and take another bigger mouth. I copied it, and then I click on paste and drag it to the other position. So, and I will turn it a little bit because it's going outside of my goes in on the top of my eyes. And you know what, I also will go to pupils and I will position them a little bit like here, because it doesn't look like he's looking at me. Now this slide we will copy and paste till we have 53 slides. So we'll do this: copy, paste, 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 a little more, and 54 because first is a reference slide. And now we have basically the animation. I will just remove this the first slide, and I delete it, remove. So now you can look at it. He opens the eyes, looks to the right, looks to the left, and then he smiles, and then he will close the eyes again. In the next part of animation we will draw an ice cream. On the new layer we will create a layer, and this layer will be on the top of the everything that we have. We will rename it and call it ice cream, and save the name. Now we are ready to draw. We choose again the pen. It has to be black, it has to be 10 pixels, and we draw first the hand, and the hand will look very simple. It will have, I will make it closer, it will have just like half of the cycle, just like that, and then you just do 2 lines going over here, just like this. This is going to be looking as hand. Now we are ready to fill it in with the color of the body. So select the color of the body that we have saved, and the hand is ready. In this hand we will have ice cream. So this is how we will draw this ice cream. You will just select the pen. You will select the pen and then select a ruler. select this line. Okay, so this line is going to be helping you to draw the waffle for the ice cream. So I'm just moving it like this so that I can draw the line somewhere here. Let me remove everything that I have drawn already by mistake. So, and now I'm ready to draw. Just draw a line like this, but ensure not to draw on the hand. So it means that you will draw like till the hand, and then from the hand here, and then tilt this line and draw the another part. Sorry, tilt it like this. Make it, sorry. So this is the handle where you choose how you tilt, and the line works like this. You can draw anywhere you want. Just the liner is for your orientation. Remember that you shouldn't have gaps. So when we have drawn the form like this, we can remove this place, and for you to see better how I draw, I will remove the body. I'll hide the body. Okay, so you can see better how I'm drawing. Ensure that you don't have gaps. So let me close the gaps in case I have them somewhere here. And now this is a waffle, but we will show like ice cream is dripping. This is how you do. Just show draw half of the 8, and then make it dripping just like that. Okay, and this now is ready to be colored. To color the waffle, we will just use the color almost yellow, like the color of this skin that I have, orange, and I'll just make it very light. So this is going to be waffle, and then the ice cream, in my case, is going to be rose. I'll choose a rose ice cream. Okay, so it's a rose ice cream, and except of this, I need also to have a ball. Yeah, so I'm going to a pen and I'm drawing a ball. So this will be a dripping part, and this is a ball that of the ice cream. Let me fill it in as well. So I'm going to filler and just doing it like that. Yeah, so we have the ice cream. Now this ice cream is on different layers, so we will animate this. Now I will show the body again so that you see the whole picture. Yeah, so we have a boy that is happy to hold the ice cream, and this ice cream appears suddenly, so you can see there is no ice cream and there is ice cream. So we will make animation backwards. We will choose this layer and move the ice cream down little by little, so it's it is looks like it is he shows it into the camera slowly, not very slow, but it's gonna be looking like, you will see. So I'm going to selection tool. I'm selecting this ice cream with the hand together, and I'm going to copy it. Now I'm going to slide that is previous 53, paste it, and make it go a little bit lower. Yeah, and now again I go to the previous slide with number 51 in my case, and I paste and I go even more lower, and I go to slide 50, paste, and I take this ice cream even more lower. I think that's enough. Let's see the whole animation. Sorry. Okay, so it goes a little bit too fast with the ice cream, so let me remove the previous one, the number 50. I'm deleting, I'm pasting again, and I'm I'm going to move it a little bit slowly down. So I go to slide 49, I paste and take it down, paste and take it down, paste and take it down. Now the animation should look a bit better. So here I've seen something, and it's ice cream. We don't know that it's ice cream. So he now wants to eat the ice cream. But in this scenario, what we will do, we will drop the ice cream. So this ball, we will make this ball fall down. So this boy will not have ice cream anymore. For this, we will copy the last slide, copy and paste. Now I will make it a little bit closer. We are on the slide ice cream, or on the layer ice cream, and I'm going to a selection tool, and very carefully I'm cutting off the part of the ice cream, just like that. I'm cutting it off, and now I'm going to turn it like this, and it's gonna fall down. But before it goes like very, very down, yeah, I need to ensure that I have it a full ball. So I will go to a pen tool. I will finish here this ball, fill it in with rows, and like this I have the whole ball to fall, yeah. So now I am going to selection tool, selecting just the ball and making it and copy it. I will copy it. It's important to copy it. And now I will make it move. So this ball now will go like that. Let's leave it for some time and make a few copies of the animation. So let's go to the frames, copy and paste frames. I need to have 60 frames altogether, and then we will animate the ball. 60, yeah. Let's go back to the place where we have the full ball, and now we will move this ball. So let's take the ball here. In the next slide we take the ball like that. In the next slide we take the ball now down, and this is trajectory in which the ball falls. And so now here we will not have a ball. I delete it and delete it. But since he doesn't have a ball, we will need to make him be upset, and in this place where he has lost his ball, we will make his mouth change. So we will go to the mouth, we will remove the mouth. Just be careful, if you have a nose, don't remove the nose as well. Remove the mouth and replace it with something like this. Then you can copy, go to selection tool, copy, and remove the mouse in other slides and copy and and paste what you have copied previously. So I'm just removing and pasting, and as a result we have something like this. So now this animation is almost ready. As you can see, I have here the audio line, but I'm not focusing on the audio line because I have prepared for you the exact slides you need to work on, because the audio you can add later. when you know which parts to animate. So this is the animation we have. Now we will need to have a little bit movement of the head, and to animate the head we will need to merge slides, because otherwise it's going to be difficult to animate the head and have all the mouth and nose and eyes moving separately, because they are all in separate slides. So that's why we will have to merge together mouth, pupils, eyes, and face base. But before I do this, I want to move a little bit the pupils over here at the, yeah, when the ice cream falls, I will move the pupils. So for this I'll go to pupils, select pupils, and I will move them slowly down, and in the next slide I will move them down again, and in the next slide I will move them little bit more down, and then it will return back like this. So in the slide 58, in the frame 58, it goes back to this position. One more thing that I will do is I will close the eyes in some cases. So before we change from center to left our pupils, we want the eyes blink. So in the slide 22 we have the pupils looking to the left, so it means that in slide 21 we will go to pupils and we will remove pupils. We'll just delete pupils, and we also will go to eyes, delete eyes, and draw the closed eyes. Same thing we will do with the slide where the pupils start looking to the left. No, so they will look into the right, now they are looking to the left. So here, before they change, we will do exactly the same. So this is going to be changed. We delete eyes, and we will delete pupils, and then I'll go back to eyes, and on this layer I will draw closed eyes. Now we will add few more tricks to this animation, but before I go there, look how the animation looks. Okay, now we will merge layers. We're ready to merge layers, and this is how you do it. You just pull the mouth over here, just on the left click, pull the mouse over the pupils and leave it, drop it when it shows the word merge, and confirm merging. Then do the same with pupils, merge, confirm. And the last slide will be merged with the face base, merge. We are doing this because we will now move all the face base and everything that is on it. We will make some movements, and we don't want to move each slide separately. Now for this movement we will do the following. We will find the slide that is just the frame, which is just before the change of the frame, and just ensure that you are in the layer that is called base face, or maybe just face. And now go to selection tool, select the face and move it very little down. So now when it will now when you will animate, before it makes movement, it will make the head move. So we will move the head like this once. Now we will move the head also on the slide 21. So go to slide 21 with the closed eyes. Also move the head. So now we have two movements like that. And go to the slide 29 where you have also closed eyes. Select the head, move it a little bit down. Now this is again a very good looking animation, and now we need to show him surprised. So before he is surprised, we will make the head go down. This is slide frame 37, and now on frame 38 it will do the opposite. It will go a little bit up, and that's the result we have. So it will go down, up. And then it falls. And in this slide, before he changes his, or maybe when he changes his face, we will, on slide, on frame 57, we will also move the head a little bit down, like that. And now the animation looks like this. Yeah. So we have got 60 frames of amazing animation, and we have to match it with the audio. Of course, you can use the audio from the beginning, but because we just learned, I didn't want to focus on it. Let's add the audio now. For this, you will go to this button and click there, and just click on the plus sign and select Add Audio. You will have the audio sent to the group. So, sorry, not this. This is sorry. Add audio, and I need to go to audios, and it's called Blink Audio. Now this is the audio we will use. I'll just say OK. And we are ready to see, to listen to it. Sorry. It doesn't move anywhere unless you drag this clip to the track. So these are the tracks over here, different tracks. Just go and drop it to any track. You can drop to the first track and from the beginning. So where you see 0, 0, it has to be just at the beginning of the frames. And it's ready. Now you can play and hear the sound. So when you have the sound that is shown here in sound wave, so here is the sound wave, yeah? When the wave starts, there should be movement. You can see that my movement is a little bit later, so I need to correct it. The movement should be on this sound, just like here. You see, the movement is just before the sound, or add this sound. So I want to correct it, and for this I will remove one of these frames with closed eyes, just here. Remove, and I will remove one more. And I want to ensure that the sound starts when the movement is happening. So one more frame, unfortunately. Okay. Yeah. So now we have another problem, because now the movement happens here before this sound. So what I want to do is I want to copy and paste these frames that are in the middle between the sounds, so it has to match. So I will add as many frames as necessary to have the sound just exactly at this sound wave. So we have it sound here, sound here, sound here. Yeah. And maybe we also need to have one more frame here, because the ice cream is falling 2 frames. I will add copy paste. I'm just copying and pasting the same frames. So we have these frames coming with the sound. Oh, I have noticed that I'm missing I think this is all. And now you can just play and listen. Looks good to me. Now we are ready to export. So you will just go to this. You will go here to these 3 dots and click on Make the Movie. Ensure that you have the proper name. Ensure you have output size TikTok and format MP4, and then make a movie. In my case, I have 5 seconds of the movie, 63 frames. Let me click on the movie, and it says that I have already exported a movie like this, but let me change the name and say Phase 2. This is going to be the and I will export movie like this. Ready, the movie now is in your gallery.